Who else has watched Mark Rippertoe's podcast where he takes the mickey out of yoga? Now, I remember watching that and thinking, Rip, you're wrong, because a lifter that does yoga will have better form, and if you have better form, you'll be able to lift more and make more strength gains. Hi, my name is Kamina Sue, and in this video I'm going to share with you how yoga will enhance your strength training. So first of all, yoga builds range of motion, and a lifter that can squat deeper, for example, who has better range of motion, they can lift more weight with better form, and over time that means that they're going to be a stronger lifter. The second way that I think that yoga enhances lifting is that it can help you to relieve any stiffness and soreness after you train. So by doing that, that actually helps with your recovery, which is actually really where we really make our gains. And being able to recover faster and better means that we're actually able to lift more the next time. Our bodies also all have asymmetricalities, and that's just a part of life. So by having a yoga practice, we actually develop more awareness of our body, and thus when we are striking some difficulty with a lift or something like that, we can actually, instead of sort of pushing through a problem and hoping it's going to go away, like the vast majority of people do, without that awareness, then yoga, by developing that awareness, will actually help us to find another solution. It gives us that agency to see things from a bigger place. Yoga helps us to breathe and self-regulate in really uncomfortable and difficult situations. And strength training is all about stressing and stimulating our muscles. And so by keeping that awareness, keeping that ability to self-regulate while we're lifting, means that we can, while we're uncomfortable, be able to connect more with our muscles. So the mind-muscle connection will be a lot better. We'll be able to lift more with better form and safeguard our bodies from injury over time. If you love to lift, then yoga is one of the best insurance policies you can take out, because very, very often people stop lifting because they hurt themselves. Okay, so if something like yoga can stop you from hurting yourself because you are developing that superior mind-body awareness and also mobility, then it's win-win. So by building more mobility with yoga, it actually helps us to overcome postural problems that you might have, which can affect how you lift. For example, if you sit at a desk a lot, the chances are that you have a rounded upper back and shoulders, which can affect how you do your overhead pressing, and also you may or may not be able to do a back squat comfortably because of that issue. And so by having more awareness of your spine, which yoga actually helps you to develop, along with deep core strengthening, the deep core strengthening of the TVA muscle, which I have other videos that show you how to do that with using L-sits, other exercises like that. Also getting your lats firing, so building lat compression strength. These all together with yoga will actually help with that postural issue. Yoga has some really effective shoulder openers that can really help with your lifting form. For example, this shoulder stretch here, where keep the chest nice and open, breathing. This actually helps greatly with our shoulder elevation and depression, range of motion. And this is another shoulder stretch here. This is part of Garudasana or eagle pose. And here we can really develop our protraction and retraction range of motion with the shoulder blades. So this actually helps here with overhead pressing and pulling. And this one here helps with the horizontal pressing and pulling. So these are really valuable for getting control, strength, and awareness on those different ranges of motion, so you can lift more effectively. This has inspired you to try yoga if you are a lifter. Stay tuned for future videos where I'll be sharing with you different ways how you can combine yoga with strength training in the same workout. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.